All right, guys, I'm Azim. Welcome to Fxchronicles' first ever webinar. Woo! Yeah. So I've never done anything like this, and I don't know what you guys see as of right now. If you can see the chat button on the right side, can you just say something on it? Hi, hello. I'm not sure if you guys have that access. Or am I the only one that has access? I'm still trying to quick Instagram to everybody that we are live, and we will. Okay. Yeah. So let me just do this last quick thing. Live. Okay. All right, guys. I'm Azim. Welcome to Fxchronicles' first ever webinar. Woo! Okay, I think that's my. So I've never done anything like this, and I don't know what you guys see as of right now. If you can see the chat button on the right. Okay, just give me a moment here. I'm still trying to figure things out. So, yeah, just give me a moment here, guys. Please be patient. Note to self. Know what you want to do. I wrote this song looking at you. Oh, 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 yeah, the drums they swing low. And the trumpets they go. Okay, let's do this. Instagram, let's just knock this picture out of the way. Okay. All right, screenshots. No, no images. Okay. I apologize for this, guys. I just want to send this out to everyone, everywhere, so we can get started now. Oh, perfect. Now I'm getting messages about how I'm singing. Okay, great. Awesome. Someone likes it. All right, let's get this started. Welcome to Fxchronicles. I'm Azim, and this is my first webinar. And truth be told, I really don't know what I'm doing here. So I'm just gonna wing it like I do everything in life. I'm never prepared for anything except when I'm trading. I really prepare meticulously with every single trade I take. I'm all zoned in, but most of the time I don't prepare for anything. Okay. So for those of you who don't know anything about Fxchronicles, what is it? It's a revolutionary product that is going to change your life for $9.99.99. Nothing like that. No, it's not. Well, the truth is, I'll talk a little bit about my background. I've been in trading business for about 5 years since I graduated from school, and I've loved it. I have actually been trading for about over 3 years now. And FX Chronicles is my attempt at changing how things work, how this industry works. When I learned, I went through a lot of different things, a lot of different avenues, just trying to find one right fit for, hey, how do you do things in Forex? And then, you come across something like trading alerts business, which is like a huge industry. It's huge. It's ridiculous, like how saturated that business is to even market yourself. And there are people who are making ridiculous amount of money in it, which is good if you have good strategies and you are providing some valuable service. Then I think you very well deserve what you get paid for. But then again, there's a lot of scammers. There's a lot of people who are hiding information or just blatantly lying. The one thing I do know is that that it's interesting, but I've had a few signal services actually. I'm sorry about this. It's just like funny messages I'm receiving right now. That there are actually few signal services that have subscribed to my trade alerts, and I feel very fortunate for them doing that. But okay, getting back to the point, the thing is that my goal with this is to educate the masses about the opportunities that the market does present for you. A lot of people don't know how to make money. The concept that we all grew up with was, in stocks. You put your money in stocks. You buy low, sell high, and that's great. But there is more to stocks. You actually make more money by short selling stocks than you do when you're buying them. I know it sounds like a crazy idea, but we're not talking about stocks. We're talking about Forex. And so when I learned Forex, I saw this huge opportunity. If you're really disciplined, you stick to your strategies and rules, you can do amazing things for yourself. You can actually build amazing wealth and have the freedom to do whatever you want. I think the most important thing in life we look for is not to just have like millions and millions of dollars, but have enough money that we have the freedom to do whatever we want, wherever we want to go. And that's what my goal is in life. So when I created FX Chronicles, a few things I wanted to do was, first of all, educate the masses about Forex, about investments, how this can happen. And yes, there is a risk associated. Oh, crap, I forgot. The risk disclaimer, yes, that's very important. Okay, everything that I'm going to say is for educational purposes. If you make any investment decisions, that's all on you. I'm not an investment advisor. Go ahead, find out information from just investment advice, go to an investment advisor. Yeah, I had to put that disclaimer in. I don't know why, though. I think everyone does it, so that's why I'm doing it, just following the masses. But okay, anyways. All right. Yes, so what I was saying is that, yeah, I lost my train of thought. Perfect. So so my goal with Forex is really to educate everyone and understand that there's so many different ways that you can invest. And if you're just sticking to your rules, huge opportunities can come. Also, at the same time, I believe even me, when I first started trading and when I first started posting my stuff, it was really common for me to not post everything because it's so much easier to post all the good trades we take, right? We always want to show our best side. We always want to be judged by the cover. Well, if the cover looks really good. But then I realized that there was more value in me being completely transparent. So as soon as I had losses, I would post it on Instagram, on my Facebook, on my Twitter feed, whatever I could do, just so it pushed me to be held at a higher level of accountability. And I liked the responses I got when people are like, okay, wow, you're actually someone who is open to the idea of posting your losses. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I need to do, is because not that many people do that. It takes courage to literally be open about your failures. And I'll be the first one to admit this. I failed a lot in Forex. I have failed. Gosh, it's been ridiculous. Like how many times I've failed in Forex. It's great. And okay, perfect. I see you guys right here. Okay, tuned in. Oh, awesome. See, I'm still trying to learn this. I've got like multiple screens going on which on one I'm recording, on the other I'm actually seeing you guys actually put down notes. And okay, wow, now I see all the chatting going on. Hey guys. Okay, great. Error, try again. Okay, I'll try again. Hey guys, no, it's not working. Screw it. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, it's just I'm not as tech savvy as I would like to think I am, but okay, let's do this. Hello. Did that work? Yes, that did work. Okay, but did you guys see it? Yeah, I'm all over the place today. It's Sunday, and just go easy on me, guys. I just want to have a good time. I hope you guys have a fun time. So, okay, getting back to the trade alerts. The goal really is to provide transparency. You know, I do my best to, with everything that I've learned over the year, Forex, especially from my losses, that, you know, it goes beyond just making money. It's a way of thinking, a way of living when you're trading, because you're forced to grow out of your shell. You're forced to take chances. You're forced to take risks. A lot of us are afraid to do that because we're afraid of failure. We're afraid of rejections. And it's true. Like, even though this last week we had some fantastic results, if anything, you know, of course, the maximum potential that you could have made was over 800 pips. But even if you got, I don't know, a fourth of it, like 250, 275 pips in profit for the week, that's still a pretty phenomenal return to get in 1 week. And I just want to touch one thing about it. Even though I made 800 pips, I had only a 70% success rate. So regardless of how good I think I am, I'm still gonna have failures, and failures are part of life. Just like in trading, trading is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Like, it resonates so well with life because it pushes you beyond your comfort zone, and I love that stuff. I'm still trying to see if, okay, well, yeah, we'll get to that. Okay, so I really apologize, guys. I just hope you guys are having fun right now. And I'm seeing that some of you guys are talking and getting to know each other. That's wonderful. We all have to be friendly. Okay, I don't know why I can't post stuff here. Yeah. Okay, but apparently there are currently no moderators in this chat. Okay, I'm just gonna try. You know what? I'm gonna be the moderator here. Screw this. Well, doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, so my goal was with trading in general is to create transparency in this business. Forex is a huge market, over $5 trillion of turnover on a yearly basis. I think in stocks and in futures, it's like 25 billion tops combined for both of them. So there's huge potential for money to be made, and just for retail traders to enter in this business and make money. That being said, there's a huge potential for losses as well. We hear stories again and again and again about brokers scamming people, or just trade alert systems that are not working and they're charging hundreds and $200s of dollars. It's expensive stuff, and just people losing money left and right. And the truth is, I'll admit it. Last week we had a couple of days where I had 5 terrible trades in a row, and people were losing money left and right. And that takes a toll on me in a way, because what I'm trying to do here is provide the best value for anything. I do this because it's my passion. Money comes and goes, but if you're passionate about something and if you think you can add value to the lives of others through it, by all means, you should do it. It's tough to get started, but it's the most rewarding thing you can do. And I hope that some of you were able to really recoup back from those losses later on in the week, last week, or the week before, and then especially last week when things were going really, really well. By the way, in the comments section on YouTube, can you guys just put something to tell me that you're hearing me really well? You can hear me sing and all that stuff, please. I would like to see that. I don't want to be listening to my. Okay. Okay, looks like there's people signing up, which is perfect. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Fxchronicles goal to educate the masses about the Forex and how there's a huge opportunity for them to do investments on their own, become independent, and eventually really have that financial freedom that we're all looking for. It's honestly possible. It is, but you have to be very disciplined and conservative to do it. And you need to be in the right mindset all the time. Every trade I take, I'm in the right mindset. Money on it. My goal is, hey, this is my plan about it. I'm sticking to it, and that's it. Okay, perfect. All of you, Alice, oh, that would be Anthony, and Ijaz. Thanks a lot, guys. Sound is good. Perfect. Excellent. Another message. Love my singing. Thank you, Sarah. You're wonderful. Okay. All right. So moving on. So yeah, that's why I started the trade alerts thing. A little bit of chopping in the sound, but hearing you fine. Okay. I got this really nice microphone system come in yesterday, which is like professional musicians use. So I'm excited about using it. I just hope it's probably the internet streaming. That might be the issue. That being said, let's focus. Okay, so now with my trade alerts, I have a few questions that I would like to address. For those that are making money off of it, I am so happy for you guys. I'm glad that it's being a valuable service to you guys. But then there's a whole lot of you guys that are actually are missing trades for one reason or another, which is completely fine and understandable because I work round the clock. Literally, I work 20 hours a day on Forex. I'm trying to work the Euro session, the New York session, and even the Japanese and the Aussie session. So wherever I can see opportunities, I send them. And I don't expect all of you guys to get all the trade alerts, be able to pick up on every trade. I don't. But I want to give as much opportunities to everyone as possible. Sometimes it could be really crappy in the sense that some people might only pick up on the trade alerts on which I lose money. And then others, they're lucky enough to pick up on the trade alerts that make a lot of money. So yeah, those things can be really frustrating and annoying that people are missing on opportunities and missing on trades, all that stuff. So the issue that I have with that is that I am trying to build a system here. There is a way that everyone talks about in the industry, in trading, is the risk-reward ratio, that it should be a 1-to-3 risk-reward. What do they mean by that? That means if you're risking $1, you should be able to make 3 times that amount, a 300% gain, like $3. And that means you have to take like specific trades or just very disciplined positioning of the markets. And that's what I go with my every single trade. When I take every single trade, my intention truly is to make a 1-to-3 risk reward, that if you're risking $100, that you would make $300. But if you carefully notice my trade alerts, they are sort of all over the place. I have like multiple targets I provide. The first target is usually about 50% return on investment, which is like 1 to 0.5 risk reward. So if you're risking $100, you'll make probably $50. Then the second target is a 1-to-1 risk reward, which is if you're risking $1, you'll make $100. The third would be 1-to-2, where risking $100 will make you $200, and more than likely a fourth target that I sent with, if you're risking $100, there's a potential for you to make $300. But why do I do that? Why do I not just send you guys one trade alert saying, hey, target is that you're risking $100 and you're going to make $300? And the reason is behind the psychology of this game. Even though in theory it's great to have the risk reward of 3 to 1, and I have many trades I post about on which I get more than that risk reward, just waiting for the right opportunities. I believe what's a good confidence booster in this game is making money. That's what the game is about. And making money consistently, and even if that means if you're taking smaller profits. And that's what I want you guys to get used to is in this business, I am hoping for a 1 to 3 risk reward on every trade I take, but that doesn't happen. Sometimes trades only hit a 50% return before they go in the same, before they fall and hit my stop loss. So I get bummed out. But I want you guys to be conservative. I want you guys to be able to take in money often. Even if you're making $2, $5, $200, $700, just small amounts added every day can actually turn into huge accounts. I personally know people who have made hundreds and thousands of dollars, starting off with maybe $5,000 accounts or maybe even less than that. But it took like a couple of years for them to get there. And the same concept applied, even though they had the 1, 2, 3 risk reward system in mind. They would take quick profits. They would take small profits. Get in, get out. As long as you're making money, it's better. It's better to make $5 than to obviously lose $5. It's even better to break even on trades than to be losing money. Because even if you don't make money on a trade, if it's a break even, that is considered as a profitable trade in general, just because you didn't lose money on it. So that's the mindset that I want to put you guys in, is be comfortable with taking small amounts of money, because I know this, when we win, and I've had this personally in terms of psychology of trading, is when I win big, I'm just like, all right, that was an awesome trade. I love it. But even if I lose like 5 pips on a trade, that gets to me. I'm like, God damn it. I hate this, that I lost 5 pips. Okay, Ijaz, I'm learning. I'm 16 and new to the concept of Forex and hoping to start trading soon. Awesome, Ijaz. Good for you, man. Thumbs up. And I'm seeing a lot of similar names, so I'm really happy to see all of you guys here. Okay. So yeah, that's the goal that I approach trading with, is for you guys in particular. I want you to be as conservative as possible and take money often, take profits often, because that's how you grow your account, obviously. Last week, the last 2 trades we took were off to a fantastic start. I think it was the pound CAD that we took that hit target one, hit target one before it retraced and just crashed and burned. And that was still a 50% return on investment. But the other one, I think, was a pound Aussie that only moved. It didn't even hit target one. It retraced before that, and a lot of people lost money on that. So this is my other aspect to trading that I can do. On my end, I can do my best to provide you guys with the best trade alerts possible. No joke. I do my very best day in and day out. And a lot of you know that personally, who have spoken to me, that I'm constantly looking for opportunities. I have a couple of students that I'm trying to teach Forex to. I hope they're understanding my methods. And I always converse with them. I'm always communicating, hey, what do you think about this pair? Or they're telling me, what do you think about this pair? So we're constantly analyzing the markets. But at the same time, and then I try to provide you guys with the trade targets, like where to take profits, multiple opportunities for you. Hey, these are the things. So I put things in stone for you guys, literally as much as I can do on my end. Now, this is what comes down to you. The true grit, the part of taking action on your end. I can only do that much because I am working from Houston. I'm not there sitting with you right next to you and telling you what to buy and sell, but I can give you points. I can tell you, hey, buy it at this point, sell it at this point, put your stops at this, and these are your multiple targets. This is how much potential you have to make money. And a lot of times our trades go beyond all the targets that I've provided, but we're looking at the safe side. What I expect from you guys is that is as much as I can do. I don't know what's a better word to use, but I cannot spoon feed you, for trading alerts. I can't do that. You have to manage your trades. When I say that, that doesn't just mean that you put in a stop loss, the trade entry, and the first target. And that's great. That's going to hit probably 80% of the time. 90% of the time, trades are going to hit the first target, because that's how the market, I've analyzed it. But on your end, this is your money on the line. This is your money. And if I was managing it, I would manage it than you are. But when it's your money on the line, you even for one moment cannot take it easy. You have to be on top of it. You have to be like a hawk, like an eagle, just like piercing through it, just focused on it. Because markets can move sometimes sporadically. They can be very, very fast. And you could be up 100 pips. And before you know it, you're down, you're out, stopped out for like negative 30 pips. So you need to watch for how much money you're making and how comfortable you are with taking profits. A lot of times this happens. We take a trade and it's moving well, and it's almost close to hitting the first target, but it hasn't. And what happens? It goes back down and hits the stop loss. And a lot of people are just like, oh, I lost money. And I've posted this multiple times saying, hey guys, if there's a trade with, let's just say 45 point, I'm just giving a random example, as target one is 45 and 40, take the trade, take the profit and get out, because at least you're locking in money. If it's within a 5 pip range, if trade is within 5 pip range of the first target, take it. And I kid you not, 95% of the trades that we take are within a 5 pip range of target one before they start to go back down and they hit our stop losses. The key to success in Forex is, of course, having the right knowledge. That is imperative. I can't even stress that. Knowing what you're looking at, having a good mentor, having someone who collaborates well with you, who teaches you the stuff really well, like what to look for, how to look for it. But most importantly, it is how you manage your money. Because a Forex trader, a stock trader, a hedge fund manager, these are all like, it sounds really glorified. The whole spectrum of what these investors are. But the fact is, we are all really, at the end of the day, glorified money managers. Our job is to just manage our accounts. And that's what you guys have to do. You have to get in the concept or in the mindset of becoming managers of your accounts. You have to manage it. This is why I love trading, is because I am the one who is calling the shots on my account. I know what I'm buying, what I'm selling. It's my decision till the end. That means I need to get out when I feel like, okay, and you will have gut feelings at times where you're like, okay, I don't feel like it's going to go any more up, so I should just take my money and get out. And you should do that, because many a times that's exactly what happens. I take a trade and it's up like 30 pips. I'm like, okay, great. Awesome. I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. And I expect this trade to go up. And then I fall asleep. I wake up a few hours later and me out. That's fine. I still didn't lose money though. And that's how you have to play this game. Is you have to manage it on your end. I know it becomes troublesome for a lot of people that are just not able to find the time and they really want to trade. And I know that frustration because I've been there. I still go through that because I do have a full-time job during the day as well, just because I like the job, the people I work with. And yeah, I don't have to leave it. I can still manage a Forex business while doing that. So I know the frustration, but some of you are married and you have kids and family and all that. And it's more difficult, more time consuming. I get it. So that's why I try to provide trades that, first of all, a lot of times what happens is I send a trade alert and within 5 minutes, it just skyrockets. It's like as if I don't even know what to say sometimes about those kind of trades. But my goal most of the time is send you guys trade alerts which have time to mature, which take their time to, at least you have 30 minutes to get into the trade and be able to manage it. But at the same time, we're dealing with a very cutthroat business. We're dealing with a business. And in business, you have to be up all the time because your money is on the line. And one thing I do know about this is that there's more psychology involved in this than skill. What happens is once you have one loss, you feel a little like your confidence is shaken. You have two, you start to really feel it. By three, you're really woozy and you're just like, you know what? I need to take a break. And this is what we are taught as traders is if you have 3 losses in a row, take a few days off. That's fine for most people, but I can't do that either because I'm running a trading alerts business. I had 5 losses in a row. I should have taken the entire week off, but I didn't. I just had to have that mindset of, okay, you know what? The next trade's going to work. The next trade's going to work. And that's what happened. We were still able to break even or probably make slightly more the week before last. And then last week was just explosive. I don't even think I've had such a good week in my life before. I've had great trades where I've made 300 plus pips on a single trade, but I can't remember having like a week like that where I'm close to making 800,000 pips in 1 week. Yeah, and the second thing that's the most important thing is once you take the trade, please manage it. Please manage it. Please be around it, because I know like some of you guys, gosh, what's his name? Huzaifa. Yeah, he's one of our guys. Yeah, I'm calling you out, man, because what happened was he took a pound CAD trade or something, and he was up like 120 pounds, and that's great. And then he walked away from the screen. He comes back within 20 minutes, and he's stopped out with like only 20. That happens, and that's really frustrating. But hey, at least he made money on that trade. And that's the thing, that you have to be like an eagle. I can only do so much. I can provide you guys trade from time to time. I can provide you alerts that, hey, announcement is coming up. Or sometimes even if I feel like personally that the trade is not going to make it, I'd be like, hey guys, I think I'll be out, and I recommend you guys locking in your profits. That is all I can do. But you on your end have to take the action. You have to be active as well, and an active member of this also. So that's just how trading is. I am far away from you guys, and I love the community that we are building here. It's exciting. I love conversing with you guys. I love the comments that I get. I love the personal messages I get all the time. I'm so grateful for that. I truly am. But at the same time, I can only do so much. And I really want all of you to succeed in this. That is why the other thing I do is these are the same trades I take on my account. I don't just send you guys random trade alerts, because if you look at it, there are so many opportunities in the market every given week, but I'm just focused on just a few currency pairs. And the reason I'm focused on those is because I'm comfortable personally with those pairs. Excuse me. Just had a lot of fried chicken, so yeah, it was good though. Okay, so that's the other issue. And it just, yeah, and one thing that I do want to add to that is that I was really upset by the end of last week, even though it was a great week if you look at it in terms of trade alerts and making pips. But I was really upset when I was getting messages from a lot of wonderful individuals who are part of our group, our team, that they were losing money. And that's the part that really made me mad. I was actually going to go on a rant and just like drop all type of cuss words on it and just tell you guys that you need to realize this stuff, how to do it. But then I realized, no, that's just going to be too mean. And my job is I can only do so much for you guys. I can't repeat that enough. I want all of you to succeed equally. In fact, I would love to see you guys do better than me. That's what I'm hoping that happens with my students. Not a shameless plug, but since this is Fxchronicles and I am primarily known for my trade alerts, the other aspect of this is if you're genuinely interested in truly learning Forex and truly wanting to develop as a Forex trader down the road, it takes years to do that. I have probably spent over 2,000 hours looking at charts. That's why I've got an intuition of how market works. And even despite that, a lot of times I have losses. It's just part of the nature, you know, it just humbles you. But what I'm saying is, if you're truly interested in learning how I trade, what my strategies are, I do have a course. And personal message me or email me if you're interested in what my course is about. It's an online course. I provide all the content to you guys. I provide you a bunch of video examples of how I'm trading, what I'm thinking, and how to manage your money during those trades, and how to manage your own psychology. Really, I've actually, more than becoming a trader, I'm a student of psychology. That's what I am. I love positive psychology. I'm always joking about things. Like, here's a joke for you guys, by the way. Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? And the answer is for drizzle, like, you know, drizzles and rain, like for shizzle, for drizzle. That's what rappers say. All right, there's another one. Okay. Why did the mayonnaise, the mayo that we put in our sandwiches, blush? Because it saw the salad dressing. I hope these cheesy jokes made you laugh or something, but this is how I start my day, is by laughing, by doing something crazy, like walking on the street and giving high fives to people, because it just gives me positive energy. So I'm a student of positive psychology more than I'm a student of trading. And that helps me a lot with trading when I'm going through bad trades that are going against me, but I'm sticking to them and I'm not getting out, I'm not stopping out, or I'm just losing money. So I teach all of this in my course. I really just focus on this. Hey, this is how you got to trade. This is what you have to look for as an opportunity. This is how you have to manage your accounts. And some of my students who have taken the course, they realize it, that when I'm sending trade alerts, they're literally, those alerts are based on the strategies I teach them. They're like, oh, yeah, I see that because I've learned that strategy from Azim, that's why he's taking this trade. I see that. And then they see how the trade performs. And the success rate on trades is 70%. And that's what we had last week, and still made over 800 pips. So these were the few issues that I really wanted to discuss with you guys. You know, the advent of Fxchronicles was really to, number one, educate people about this industry, this opportunity, literally, that's out there. Oh, thanks a lot, Sam. I appreciate that, man. He wrote an awesome comment. Azim, you're a genuine guy. Not many people say they want someone to do better than them. You know, man, yeah, I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to go off track, but I'll come back to that comment. Appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, educate the masses. Number one. Number two, like, provide valuable service to you guys. I've realized one thing in life, and most of you probably have. Happiness really comes from sharing experiences, sharing things. Giving is really where you find true happiness. It's really a simple concept. We all know that. We're like, yeah, of course, we know, man. We're happy. But think about it. When you do something good for your family, for your friends, you feel good on the inside. It's kind of a selfish thing. To feel good, you have to be selfish. It's a selfish thing to be happy. But for that to happen, you have to give back. You have to make other people happy. And when I hear from a couple of my students that they had wonderful weeks, that they're doing well, that they're understanding trading, gosh, that makes me so much happier, because I know what this can do for people, what the potential is with trading for anyone, for everyone, in fact. And so that's what I wanted to do. I want to just educate people about how to get started with this. And then, you know, I could charge a lot more for the trading alerts, and that's not my game. My game is to educate people. I'm a teacher. First, I started off my life as a teacher. When I was like a teenager, I used to tutor kids, and I still do. And I run a tutoring business as well on the side, and I love it. And that's why I think it's genuinely a passion of mine, is to teach, is to educate. And what that does is, the most interesting thing about teaching is that it makes you better at that stuff. Just getting a lot of messages here. Sorry, guys. And so what I have tried to do with devising my course is just, sorry, it's just too many WhatsApp messages, man. Go easy on me. Okay, I'm losing my train of thought as always. But yeah, the goal is to help others, really. And it makes me happy when I hear like, hey, I'm actually making money. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. That's how it should be. There was something I brought up last week when we were trading, that people were like, can we make a 30% return on investment? Or someone private messaged me. They're like, I have so much money in my account. Can I get like a 25% return on investment in 1 week in Forex? And I'm not going to lie, and I'll tell you, yes, you can. It's difficult, but yes, if you're disciplined, you can literally do that. Because honestly, I have seen within a few days, I've made a 30% gain on my entire equity, just because of such good trading positions I took. And that can happen. And think about it. You put it in terms of numbers. And I'm going to say this right now, but I hope you guys can write this down. Let's just say you risk 2% on one trade, okay? And your goal is to make 3 times that amount, what you're risking. So you risk 2% on one trade, and let's just say it hits your target of the 1 to 3 risk reward that you have. So you gained 6% on one trade. If you just take 4 trades like that in 1 week, and each one of them hitting its target of risk reward of 1 to 3, and you're only risking 2%, that is 6%, 6%, 6%, 6%. That is 24% return on investment. That's almost like a quarter, 25% return on investment, which, yeah, there you go, Sam, saying it was a 5% a day mention, which turns into 25%. So see, on that basis, you can literally double your accounts in Forex on a monthly basis. It can happen, and you have to not even risk a lot of money. That is the potential, but that comes with discipline and using the right strategies, and just focused on that and being fine with maybe even taking small losses. And that's what I teach. That's what my other core aspect of Fxchronicles is, teaching that, developing that kind of a course, developing that kind of a trader. So if you're interested, there's more information about it. And you get lifetime access to the videos and new uploads that will be on the site for the course. And then obviously you get access to me through WhatsApp, through Skype. I try to be as good in responding to all of you guys as possible through all of this. And just because I know that on the weekends when I hang out with my friends who are interested in trading, they sometimes are a little hesitant to approach me. They're like, man, I know this is the weekend, but we wanted to talk to you about trading, and you've been working all week long, and I'm sure it's like work. You don't want to talk about it. But I'm like, no, I love talking about trading. Tell me what's up. What's on your mind? And I'm passionate about this stuff because I know what kind of potential it has for profits, what it can do for others. If you learn it, if you're willing to put in the effort, I can provide you with the blueprint. I can provide you with the mentorship you need, because I have failed in this business. I'm open about that. I have failed. I've lost a ton of money. And I went through nervous breakdown. I went through depression. I went through a roller coaster of emotions when I was first starting. And I'm so glad I did, because if I didn't go through all of that, I would not have a different perception of life. My perspective on how life is to be lived would be very different. It would be what people want it to be for me. They would tell me to do this. I'll be like, okay, fine, I'll do that. But that's not the way you want to live. You want to live life on your own terms. You want to do things that push you out of your comfort zone, because when they push you, when you fail in something, when you feel uncomfortable doing something, you learn more about yourself. And trading has actually turned me into a stronger individual than I ever thought I could ever be. And that's why I love it, because it's purely entrepreneurial. It's a business. So businesses have ups and downs. But more than that, why people love trading is because it gives you the freedom. It gives you the freedom to create your own trades, create your own way of looking at the markets. That being said, those were the issues I wanted to address, basic things. I hope I covered how the trading alerts work. Yeah, for the trading alerts, you sign up through the PayPal system. It's a 7-day free trial. Everyone gets it. And I just, I then contact you guys. I tell you to provide me with your WhatsApp number with your country code. I add you to our Fxchronicles group. Now, we have 2 different groups. That's the other thing I want to bring up. We've created 2 groups so far. One group has, of course, we provide the trade alerts in it, but it's a very active group. It's more like a chat room. So everyone, despite being provided with the trade alerts, people are conversing as well. And that's great. I love it that there are people who are getting to know each other through this and networking with each other. I think someone's even gotten some business out of it too. And that's great. I love that, the fact that Fxchronicles can help people, some of you become friends. And networking, that's always been my strong point. I've always been good at helping others network. So that's the first group, where it's a chat room kind of a situation, and everyone's added into it unless you don't want to be part of it, because you would be getting a lot of messages from other individuals. And then there's a second group that we have built where only trade alerts are sent. That's all. And I just, I post trade alerts and I am the moderator of that. And I'm the only one who's commenting for the most part. So that's much easier, because people want to be like, a lot of people like the fact that they can, maybe I send a trade alert, but they didn't get to see it right away. They see it after 10, 15, 20 minutes. In the first group, you probably won't see that trade alert. You will just see a whole bunch of other comments on top of it. But in this group, you get to see the trade alerts. So you're like, okay, because no one else is commenting. So those of you who are signing up, personal message me that, hey, you want to be a part of the second group, and I'll put you into that. And that's that. So those are the few things that I wanted to discuss. Yeah, free trial, 7 days, $45 a month. As of right now, we are working on some things. I don't want to say anything right now. We're working on some really, really cool projects for you guys. So I don't want to say anything about those as of yet. If they go through, then I will definitely discuss those more with you guys. What else? Yeah, trade alerts, message me if you have questions. I have the course. Message me about it and we can go from there. So, okay, let's do something fun now. Let's look at the charts. Yay, I've never done analysis before, and I think it's fair to say that you guys deserve this. So, okay, what we're looking at is the Aussie CAD chart on the dailies. Excuse me, daily charts. First of all, for all the newbies, these red and blue bars that you're seeing, these are called candlesticks. This is pretty much each candle. In this case, represents, when I have a daily chart here, that means each candle represents 24 hours of trading, 1 day. If it's a blue candle, that means it started at the bottom and it closed at the top. Okay, you can click on it. And the platform that I'm using, I'm in USA, so I'm using FXCM. They're amazing. I truly love them, and they have some that they've literally spoiled me with their platform. I really like it. The spreads that I get and just their trading station is very, very convenient for me to use. So, okay, back to the candlesticks. Blue means it's started at a low price and it closed at a higher price. Red, the other way down. Also, the color red kind of signifies, blood and all that. So yeah, like a alert sort of thing. So what we're seeing here is that I'm going to talk quickly about support and resistance. Support is really when price drops to a level and it's getting a support to be pushed back up. That's all support is where you will find people willing to buy something. And when you buy something, automatically what happens is the demand increases for that thing and its price rises. Guys, just give me a minute. My cell phone is running out low on battery. So let me just charge my cell phone. Just a minute. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Let me just get some lemonade. All right. So that being said, okay. So this is the support level. And here I'm going to create a snap, just a little thing. So what we see in this region is previously when price came into this region, what happened? What happened in this region? Guys, anyone, do you want to write down the answers on the chat? I want to see some answers. What happened when the price was in this region? What happened to it? Come on, I'm waiting on someone to comment. People comment, message, I don't know. So, okay, no one's messaging, that's fine. Or maybe I don't know what's happening. Okay. Okay, more comments below. No, nothing. Okay, so what happened is when the price reached this region, it started to go back up. So that's called the area of support or supply. That means, area of demand. That means when price drops into this area, there's a pretty high probability that it goes up. So what's happening right now on this currency pair? Bounced. Bingo, Sam, you get a gold star. Don't worry, I'll give you the gold star on the WhatsApp group. Good job. So yes, it went up. So the price went up. So now that the price is in this region, there's a good chance that it might go back up. And so, hey, I think this is actually like a free trade alert I just sent. I'm probably going to wait for this trade to drop a little bit more, come closer into this region, and then probably put my stop at the lowest of this range, which is, what's the lowest down here? Click on this. The lowest is 412. So maybe I'll put my stop at 90.9400 or 0.9400 or 05, something like that. And maybe, this price will keep on falling a little bit more before I see an opportunity for it where it's telling you, hey, I'm not going to fall anymore. I'm just going to start going up. Because I think there's a huge opportunity here for the markets to rebound and go back up. That's how support works, which is, area of demand, where you're looking to buy something. So this could be a good trade to take later on today if the price keeps on falling. Put your stop at about 0.9400 and buy the Aussie CAD pair, okay? And the one thing I recommend is maybe risk 3% at most, because we're looking at a daily chart. The good thing with that is once you take the trade, you would only literally have to see the trade once a day. Now, area of resistance is the opposite of area of support. Area of support is where you get the support for price to go up. Resistance means that it's resisting. That means it's being pushed down. It's not going to go up anymore. Prime example, I'm going to take this little here, is boom, right here. We see the price here on each candlestick, which represents a day, that the price goes up. It went all the way up here, but it started to hit this resistance. Like it can't go up anymore, and started to go down. And that became an area of resistance. And then we see it again. It goes into this area. It goes up a little bit, a spike on this one, and goes down. Then it comes back into this region. Once it comes into this region, we knew previously it had went down, and it gave us some more hints that, hey, I'm not going back up again. And you see a little doji, I guess you can call this, and boom, it went down. So that's areas of resistance that are being created. That means the price is resisting to go up. So it's going to just go down. We see multiple on this. So this is like an interesting price range where we see the price first drop down here, then it comes back and touches this region or this price level, it goes down. Then it touches this price level again, goes a little bit down, touches it again, goes down, touches it again, and goes down. It just can't break through it. And then it's like a bloodbath. It's a landslide, just goes down, boom. Comes back up a little bit, just retraces itself and continues to go down. And now it's just gotten down into this region. And I really feel like this could be a very, very good trade to come up in the next week. I'll keep an eye for this, and you guys can too. You can message me about it maybe later on tonight, possibly even tomorrow. We can see, or in the next couple of days, we can have. So that's my analysis on the Aussie CAD. Let's look at a different currency pair, Euro USD. So the Euro dollar currency pair is known as arguably the most liquid currency pair. Again, we see up here. Let me just see if I can get this. Yeah, level of resistance, the price fights, and boom, down. Then it comes up a little bit, finds a level of support here for itself, goes up a little, down. And then the level of support is broken, just goes down, 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 down. And I literally feel like this trading pair is going to continue to move down till the end of the year. So there isn't much time left, but it's been, the dollar has been really strong this year. So that's that. I don't trade the euro dollar necessarily, but those who do, maybe you need to look for a pullback before you short it again. Then the dollar yen. we see this level of support created here, which is, I don't need you, I need this. Right here, this is a level of support where the price is touching, but it's not going down anymore. And then boom, goes up. And then it comes down again, creates a level of support here. Boom, goes. Wow, 121. That's insane. Like, this is a great opportunity to get in. Like at around 100, you would have made like 2,000 pips within how long? I can't even see this. Yeah, within like 4 months, you would have made like a 2,000 pip range. Wow, that's phenomenal. Like the yen has been just hammered, which is actually a good thing for an economy. Okay, now we're looking at the pound dollar. So pound dollar has been definitely, we can see the trend here. It's been downtrend. And I think it's coming into an area of somewhat of a resistance. But since it's been in such a strong downtrend, I don't know. Like, I'm probably just going to wait for it to push back up a little bit more, maybe about 750 if it can get to that level, and then continue going shorting it, because it's just a higher probability trade when that's happening. It's really just, the trend has been beautiful though. Like the dollar, like there were so many people making last week just a ton of money on 50, 75 pips on like a easy pound dollar trade. Should have gotten on that right. I don't trade this pair. I really don't trade any of these pairs, but I think these are good market analysis to do just on base. Okay. All right. This is where you have first world problems when your internet tends to get a little slower and it upsets you. Yeah, there you go. What do we have here? Dollar CAD. Okay. We're seeing again, the dollar has been so strong that it's just, this is another area of support here. Okay, and just goes up. Then we see that it has this area of resistance here. Looking at this one, that the price resisted and just went down, but then it broke through and just continued to have fun going up. Yeah, so it's been in an uptrend also. What I'm probably going to look for this trade, if anyone's going to be trading dollar CAD, is I'm just going to wait for it to drop down a little more, come into this region possibly, before buying it again to just let it go up. Also, it's the end of the year, so you have to start watching for a few things. Like within a couple of weeks, the markets are really going to become slow, because a lot of hedge fund managers, investment bankers are going to go on their Christmas and end of the year breaks. So there really is no market left. Kiwi dollar, I don't trade this. I know a lot of people have been screwed over with trading Kiwi pairs because the spreads are ridiculous. And spreads are pretty much, yeah, they're pretty ridiculous. Well, okay, so interesting things here I just noticed. We're at a level of support here on dailies. So there might be a potential for this pair to go back up. Who knows? Huh. So we'll just have to follow for this. So Kiwi dollar is in that region where it can possibly go back up to, I don't know, maybe about 78.50 just to be on the safe side, and it's on 7,700 right now. So like 150 pips can be made. Yeah, so this is something to look out for if you are comfortable trading this pair. Okay. I really want to trade this pair. It's the Chinese yuan and the dollar. It's sort of a slow moving pair, but still it's just kind of exciting because it's Chinese, right? Yeah. So again, on the daily charts, we're looking at support. Support is again the area of demand from which the price rises, just like the Dark Knight rises. So okay, it goes up. We're sort of seeing that it might hit resistance at this level, but I kind of doubt it. I feel like it's going to continue going up. The dollar is gaining a lot of strength. It's been really strong all year long, as you can see just by the trends. And so we might see that it might come into this region of between 170 and 1.8. So yeah, 1700 and 1800. I'm looking at these numbers here, 170 and 180. It might just go down from there. So who knows? Maybe there's an opportunity there. Okay. Euro pound, one of my favorite ones, but an incredibly annoying currency pair. It moves so slow. It is so annoying, and it cuts me up a lot of time. But it's a great pair to trade because the commission. You get a lot of bang for your buck. If you are looking at a good opportunity, you can actually make some decent money. So on daily charts, we see this kind of an indecision candle made at a level of support. So I'm anticipating if it breaks this level of 926, 79.26, 79.30, it might just go up all the way here and possibly even higher. And if it breaks below the 78.50 or 45, it might just continue going down. Who knows? But it's going to be interesting. Just going to wait for a few days and see how this one performs. Okay. What else do we have here? Okay, Aussie dollar. You guys have any pairs that you want me to look at? I'll just look at a couple of more pairs. I don't want to be wasting y'all's time anymore. If you're in US, it's a Saturday and Sunday night, you might just watch some football. So I don't know. Aussie dollar, again, no-brainer. Anything with a dollar, like dollar is just owning it, man. Like a huge, powerful downtrend. So what I'm probably looking at is I can't even find resistance on this. Okay, resistance is right here. So it even broke that level. So what I'm probably looking at the Aussie dollar is that maybe a pullback and then continuing to short it because it's just too easy. Okay. What more can we do? Euro yen, same thing. On daily, it's just going up, just shooting. And probably for a pullback, wait around here and then continue keeping it long. Just the one thing that I recommend most people is that when you're trading, trade with the trend. If it's going up, wait for it to drop and then buy it. I was looking at pound Aussie. Oh, Sam, that's one of my favorites, man. That's like, yeah, that's my crush. So I love pound Aussie too. I was coming to that. Okay, so pound Aussie. Gosh, the trade we took last week on this, it kind of reversed on us, and it didn't even hit the first target, and we were stopped out. But the interesting thing is that we're looking at level of resistance here, and it went down, but then it broke that level. So it's created new higher levels out here. Oh man, this is the annoying part. I hate this. Okay. Yeah. So we have a level of resistance right here because previously when price hit this range, it went down pretty well. So we might actually have a shorting opportunity on pound Aussie. That's going to be interesting to watch. Yeah. So I'm going to keep an eye for it, obviously, because it's one of my favorite pairs to trade. I preach that don't become biased, but if you're comfortable trading something, go for it. And yeah, so I'm just going to wait for this one. I think that this might be a good opportunity. Okay, pound Kiwi, terrible spreads on this month. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's been going down. It's still in a downtrend. It's kind of got a pullback. It might continue going down. I'm not sure about that. Hold on, guys. Let me check my phone. Okay. All right, we're good right now. Okay, any more currency pairs you guys might have for me? Ouch. I'll do one more right now, just because I'd rather let you guys go. This one's actually been going on for a while now, like 40 plus minutes or something. That's awesome. Okay, Euro Aussie also. Okay, I really think we might have shorting opportunities on these ones because look at this. These are levels of resistance on dailies. Wow. So we might actually have some really good shorting opportunities. I'm going to look for this, and possibly in the next 8 hours or so, you don't be surprised if those who are my my clients, you guys, if subscribers, if you guys get trade alerts on Euro and pound Aussie from me. in the next 8 hours or so. So yeah, we might have some shorting opportunities on these. Kiwi dollar seemed like a good one for going long. The Kiwi is going up. And then definitely the Aussie CAD was a pretty interesting catch. I don't know, where did it go? There you are. Aussie CAD seems like a good one too. So there's opportunities here we're seeing. Okay, and let's do pound Aussie. Yeah, well, we did pound Aussie, right? Or we did. Okay, well, that's all on this webinar for now. If you guys have any questions, post it in the comment section right now, or just send me as a message on WhatsApp, and I will try to answer it within the next 5 minutes or 300 seconds. So I'm going to count till 300 before I say, this is FX Chronicles, kind of representing the movie 300. So, yeah. Okay, Omar. Do I ever trade indices? No, I don't. I trade Forex, obviously. I love trading Forex. Besides that, I've traded a little bit of commodities. I did see the shorting opportunity in about July and August, and even in September on the crude oil, but I didn't even anticipate it to go down as much as it did. That was just, yeah, it was a good trade. And I trade stocks, like small cap stocks, but occasionally I just like trading Forex a lot more because it's all in one area. All the information you need, you can just find it right off the bat. And I'll give you guys this site for free. It's the which one is it? Yeah, it's Fxchronicles.com. So it's a good site because they have all the calendar for what's going to happen in Forex. And I like using it just because it keeps me up to date with news announcements, what's coming up on every day. So there you go. That's all that there is. Just hold on, guys. I'm starting to receive messages on my WhatsApp. So let's see. Okay. Are those the only pairs you trade in your symbol menu? Okay, so I got a question. Are these the only pairs I trade in my symbol menu? I feel like yes, I would, because if you look at my trade alerts, they're usually based around only a few symbols. So I would say yes for the most part. I try to trade pairs where, yeah, crazy drop. I know, I agree. So I try to trade pairs where there is volatility, that there's a lot of movement in them, and I see good opportunities. But I scan for a lot more pairs. I always change my symbols every now and then, but I think these are like more liquid pairs to trade, and the spreads are pretty decent on them, so I stick to these ones. Okay, thank you for that question, Sarah. Any other questions, people? Okay, I think I commented on that. Oh, you said I was going to comment on your message earlier. Okay, Samuel, your message. All right. So yeah, rate of return is pretty possible that you can make like a 10% gain on a monthly basis in trading if you literally know what you're doing. As I told you guys, if you risk only 2% per trade, and your goal is to make a 1 to 3 risk reward, and that's how I trade for the most part. I take positions that are slightly more longer term. They're swing trades that not in and out, like within the next couple of hours. I'm probably going to stay in a position for like a day, 2 days, maybe even 3-4 days, because that's when a trade matures and you can have huge opportunities of making money. Like, for example, this is a daily chart on pound Aussie. Let's just say you went short on this trade on this day, which is March 3rd, and you stayed in this trade. Let's just say you got in at 8,700. I'm just using this as a hypothetical number. You stayed in this. It just kept on going down, and then you got another opportunity. It's just down, 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 down. You got in on March 3rd. You stay in this for a month in this trade. You stay until April 14th. And it's gone down to like 1.7763. And you started at 8,700. You made 1,000 pips in 1 month on this trade. And if you were risking, I don't know, 2% on this, and which would be about like you're risking about 130 pips. Okay, your risk would be, let's just say 130 pips. I'm just using like a terrible example here. You're risking 130 pips on this trade, and it's a daily chart, and you would only have to check your account only once every day. From March 3rd, this thing dropped to April 14th for a month. You're just checking once a day, like for 5 minutes, maybe tops. It dropped like about 10 times what you were investing. So if you invested 2% in this, you would make, okay, this is a bad example though, but you make like a 20% gain in around a month's period of time, or 25% gain in 1 month on just one trade. And imagine if you're taking like 5 or 6 trades like this. So you can easily double your account just taking the right kind of trades with the right analysis. And shameless plug, but yes, I teach you guys how to do that. I teach you that strategy where you can make hundreds and hundreds of pips. I have taught that to my students, where I've told them that one trade of mine will pay for the entire price of the course. And it's true, because we made 800 pips in profit last week. And you can make that kind of money on a weekly basis. And I really hope that this coming week, we have like a better week than we did last week, where we have a higher percentage of successful trades. And just, yeah, it's quite possible. So when I send you trade alerts, I know sometimes we all get a little annoyed by it, that the trade is moving really slowly. So I always tell you guys, hey guys, be patient, be patient. And within a few hours, the thing is just moving so well that we have made like 80 pips or 100 pips in profit. So that's the thing. It takes a while for these trades to happen. So you must look at the big picture. Oh yeah, this is my favorite topic to talk about, not just in Forex, but in life in general. Always look at the big picture when it comes to things. We live in a world where, because of the technological advances and everything, we want instant gratification. We want things right now. I want to make, I want to be able to message. I want food right now. I want to make 80 pips right now in the next 30 minutes. That's not how life works. It takes time for things to build. It takes time for you to become a good trader. It took time for me to become I like to say, a decent trader. It took me years, and I've lost money. I still lose money, regardless of how good I think I am or not. And it's just a learning curve. So it takes time. So it takes time for a trade to make money. You just have to focus on it. You just have to pay attention to your money at all times, but it takes time. Like this trade made 1,000 pips in a month. But if you would have taken this trade, you could have made 10 times the return. So let's just say you were risking 3% or 4% of your equity on this one trade. 3-4% is not too much. But in a month, you could have made 40% return on your entire investment with just one trade. And you would have other positions throughout. So that's why when I send you guys trade, I know you just get a little, just, and the anticipation is killing you, the curiosity that, come on, move, move, move. And sometimes even I get frustrated too, that I want the trade to move. But we have to understand that it takes time for everything to work. It takes time for trades. So that's why most of my trades are longer term positions. I'm not just gonna be in those trades for an hour or 2 hours. Sometimes, yes, like some news announcement comes through and those trades hit like the targets within an hour. And that is great. I love that. Quick money, get out. But I like to be at ease. I like to be at comfort when I'm trading. I don't want to be constantly just be like going in and out of a position, buy and sell, buy and sell. That's too stressful in general, because rushing never really helps in any aspect of life, not just trading. So that's the other strategy, is that I'm looking at the big picture. Always keep the big picture in mind. And when you do that, things actually work out pretty well. You'd be surprised. Like, it's a lot less stress. You just have to be more patient. You have to be like an alligator, really. That an alligator really waits for its prey, and then just waiting for so long, and then boom, goes for it, eats it once it gets a chance. Okay, I think I'm getting more messages on the WhatsApp, so just give me a moment here, guys. Never mind. It was just a compliment from Sam. Sam, thank you. You're cool, man. I appreciate the compliments from you and everyone else and everyone's support. So yeah, just a few lessons. Again, this is all educational. Whatever I'm telling you right now, even the trade alerts I kind of gave out, don't take them. Just it's all educational material. And yeah, it's my goal is to just educate you guys. I want you guys to succeed because that's part of life, man. We live in here. I mean, there's so much crap that we are always going through. Like, there's so many depressing things on the news we hear constantly. Our life is hard, it's supposed to be. But I've realized if you truly want to be happy, you should see others succeed. You want others to be happy. And you want to share your knowledge that you have. I have all this knowledge on Forex that I gained over the years by going through so much crap, by spending so much money on it. And, what good is it if I can't share it with others? So that's how I look at life. I want to educate you guys. There's a huge opportunity for everyone to do really well financially in this business, in any business. But it starts with you. It really does. If you want to change your life, you have to change your routine. You have to change your mindset. You need to get out of your comfort zone. If you are truly serious about learning Forex, do contact me. I would love to help you guys out. And I have sent the information to some of you before, and I genuinely want you guys to succeed because that's what this is all about, is like working together, growing together, success in harmony. I don't even know. I think I should use that as like a hallmark trait or something. But yeah, I mean, just sharing things, and it always works out, whether it's like a funny joke to share with people or just knowledge, just share it. It's the great equalizer. People can learn more things from trading than about themselves than they ever do, because it is as entrepreneurial as I've said, anything could be, and it's truly business. And if you're really serious about this, if you're willing to put in the time, if you're willing to take the action to learn this, I'm here to help you guys. This is my passion. This Fxchronicles is literally my baby. I love it. I love the group that I have. You guys are amazing people, and I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to serve you guys. To hopefully, going forward, every trade I send will be better than the last one. And I just hope I can have a positive impact on your life. And I just hope that my trading alerts services really helps you guys in the long run and inspires you guys to do even better. And hopefully, I hope you guys do better in trading than I do. Nothing will make me more happier than seeing you guys succeed, because I know the potential of this. So that's that. Once again, just want to take a moment to really thank everyone who's ever helped me out on this journey. It's my family, my friends, you guys in particular, the supporters. I had a few months where it was really rough when I was first starting, but a few of you stick to it. You guys didn't give up. So thank you so much for everything, for my students, for dealing with me, for dealing with my technical issues, to getting back to them in time. But I care for you guys so much, and I'm always here for you guys. And yeah, you guys are amazing. I love some of the comments. You guys have great sense of humor. I love talking to you guys on the group chat. I hope to continue doing that. I'm working on some really cool things right now in terms of developments for Fxchronicles and the growth of it within the industry at large. And if things work out right, I will gladly tell you guys news about it. But for now, it's just I'm working on it, and it's like a secret project. And that's it, really. I just want to thank you guys for spending your time. Gosh, how long was this webinar? An hour 22. Damn. Yeah, I never thought I would talk this much. Honestly, I've never. I was really thinking like I would let you guys go within 20 minutes or so. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I like to really not take things seriously in life unless it's trading, because of course it's money, and yeah, you guys are looking up to my trade alerts. But yeah, just besides that, thank you so much for listening to me talk for about 80 minutes and sing in between and go back and forth, deal with the technical issues that you might have incurred. Yeah, that's all, guys. Thank you so much once again. I'm Azim Sarif, FX Chronicles. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, wonderful Sunday or Monday in whichever countries you guys are in. And have a great day. Look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions, feel free to subscribe or whatever. Tell your friends, cousins, aunt, uncle, grandpa about FX Chronicles. And yeah, have a great day and happy trading. Bye. Okay, I said bye, but I need to stop this webinar somehow. Okay, all right. Okay, multiple screens.